Hello and welcome to week 4 in technology and society. And here we are in chapter 3, talk about technology and civilization. And the content that I've created for this week really centers on how technology has shaped and actually created the notion of civilization. It's hard to consider civilization without that material culture that comes along with it. Civilization, to be civilized, which is what we're going to go into next week about civil behavior itself and whatnot, is a piece of civilization. But when we are, like I use in my introduction to that chapter, we're lost in the woods and we're looking for technology. We're looking for housing. We're looking for lights. We're looking for sounds. We're looking for, kind of this presence of individuals that represent and kind of organize society, and technology is a deep part of that. It has shaped our entire globe. There's a discussion and an assignment to go along with this. Now, the discussion has you look at a very important tool that we have to how people adjust and adapt to new technologies as they're coming in and, basically changing their society. So new technology comes in and we have the technology adoption curve. And what I'm asking you to do is to express some insight as to where do you think you are? Are you you're right on the edge, you got the latest technology all the time, or do you wait? Are you sort of a laggard behind? And how is that experience for you in terms of adopting new technologies, the experiences that you've had dealing with technological change within your lifespan? So sharing with each other about that particular topic. Then when we go into the assignment, I'm asking you to take a look at this chart, which is in the course book. Now, what this does is it introduces some up and coming changes that we're going to be facing as you enter into the workplace. So we have AI way up there on the top. We have distributed computing. We have privacy issues related to computing. We have 5G and beyond, the actual ability for large pieces of data to be transferred almost instantly anywhere in the world. We have intelligent businesses processes, again, a little bit of AI in there. We have the Internet of Behaviors, where tracking our behaviors on our devices, on the ATM and our phones, our computers, every time we use a credit card someplace. Then we have robotics and hyper-automation of industries. We have a human-centered digital experience. This might also be related to robotics, might be AI, might be ways in which you're interacting with technology, which is centered on meeting our needs as human beings. We have the digital workplace. This is working remotely. That's a big one that's already in place. And we have this zero trust and cybersecurity issue. And this is that we have, there's ways in which you can set up online accounts, and there might be multiple layers of security behind that, and so there might be a twofold security where you're putting in your password, but then you like for my Adobe account that I have for Photoshop and all that stuff, I log into my products and I use a password, and then it sends a signal to my phone, and I have an app on the phone, and it comes up and it says, "Is this you?" And I press OK. So this two-part authentication of who I am is really like, wow, that can get a little tiring sometimes. What is that like? I want you to look at any one of these, any combination of these, and consider how they may change your life, how they may change your career. How will these upcoming changes in technology affect your particular workplace and life, affect your little piece of civilization? How is that going to happen? What do you think? And this may entail looking some stuff up, maybe being in the field. You're already seeing this down the line. You're already seeing AI and its role that it's going to play. You're already seeing issues about authenticity and then zero trust, who you are kind of thing. Maybe your issues with privacy, maybe a combination of that technology of being able to live anywhere and do your work, that remote work and the increasing speed of our ability to transfer information, all of that transforming the workplace and transforming our culture. So the assignment is for you to write all that up, to write the story of your future encounter with these technologies. Or others. Maybe there's others that aren't on the list. I mean, I grabbed this graphic. It covered a lot of them. There are other technologies that are coming out. You can share those as well. That is in a written document that you submit. Make sure there's a title page. All of that stuff, just like any other document. Probably there'll be title page and then one page of your writing. I can see pretty straightforward that way. So that's our work for this week as we encounter civilization and the role that technology has had in creating it. Now, I'm creating this course as I go along, and so as I encounter information in my research, it's changing some of the content for future chapters. So the next chapter was supposed to be about community and housing and all that. Nope, the next chapter is going to be about war. Quite the opposite. So I'm gonna let go of the notion that the outline is complete, and I'm gonna stick within that outline. You don't have to worry about it. You're just getting this thing 1 week at a time. But I just want you to know that if you looking forward to the different chapters and whatnot, they may change as they actually come about. There's actually some additional chapters that I'm thinking about adding or replacing some of them that are there, or combining them in certain ways that are starting to realize in the creation of this content. So hang in there with me. Here we have, we're up to chapter 3. I will say the next chapter is going to be about war. After that, we'll just see what I'm finding. I'm having a great time putting this material together. It's almost overwhelming. Doing this one was tough because there are so many resources out there about the effect of technology on civilization, the whole timeline of humanity really being comprehensively impacted by changes in technology, and it's more like an anthropology course to look at that particular piece. So more than one chapter can cover. Anywho, here we have, this is this week. Go at it. I look forward to reading your discussion posts, and I will see you online. Have a great week. Take care.